Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please, please subscribe.
Jurors in South Carolina found disgraced attorney Alec Murdaugh guilty of murdering his wife and son, and they deliberated for less than 3 hours. Maggie and Paul Murdaugh, they were gunned down in 2021 on the family's sprawling hunting estate.
The investigation revealed the unraveling life of a man of wealth and privilege caught in a web of greed and addiction. KTLA's Samantha Cortese has reaction to the verdict.
5 weeks of testimony, more than 75 witnesses, and in only 3 hours, a jury made up its mind.
Verdict, guilty.
Alec Murdaugh is a murderer.
Our criminal justice system worked tonight. It gave a voice to Maggie and Paul Murdaugh.
It was only a circumstantial case. There was no murder weapon found. There were no eyewitnesses to the crime. There was no direct evidence. But still, this jury found that there was sufficient or overwhelming, as the judge said, circumstantial evidence that Alec Murdaugh murdered both his wife and his son, and they did that in less than 3 hours.
Guilty on all counts. 2 counts for murdering his wife Maggie and son Paul, 2 weapons charges. This case happened in South Carolina, where Alec and his father were prominent lawyers. The family held a lot of power in the town for generations.
This was a man who allegedly had unlimited means. This family dynasty lived very, very large. Everybody knew the Murdaughs.
But Alec's skeletons were coming out. He still faces more than 90 charges for financial crimes. His wife Maggie had seen a divorce lawyer. His son Paul confronted him about his drug addiction. For years, Alec said he was not at the scene of the 2021 crime, the hunting lodge on their 20-acre property. But a Snapchat from Paul just before the murder proved Alec was lying. KTLA legal analyst Allison Treasel says despite any real gun found, that video was the smoking gun.
A lot of people believe that if that video had never been found on Paul's phone, Alec Murdaugh may very well have gotten away with this.
And she says that's why Alec had to take the stand to explain himself. But the jury didn't buy it. In addition to the murders, crime has surrounded the Murdaughs.
This story involves a killing on a boat, a body that was left in the road, financial crimes, the death of their lifetime nanny, and then the killing of his wife, the killing of his son, and then that strange attempt at having somebody shoot him.
Investigations are still ongoing in some of those crimes, but Allison says Alec's chances of appeal are slim. Tomorrow, Alec will be sentenced, and Allison says in all likelihood, this judge will sentence him to life in prison. He's facing a minimum of 30 years, max of life in prison per murder count. In the
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.